Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, ma'am. I am doing great. How are you?
I can't say I am fresh as a flower because I am a little unwell, but I think I would be fresh because you are sitting in front of me. I'm so thrilled to have a conversation with you.
Thanks for that.
Okay, you're welcome. So, before we delve into our conversation, I am curious to know about you. So, tell me. Uh, hmm,
Okay, ma'am. I go by Dushyant Sau and I study in the 8th standard. My hobbies are, playing, eating stuffs, new stuff, and reading.
okay, fine. So, reading, you just mentioned here reading. So, do you really read, or sometimes we just say that okay, it's my hobby, playing or watching TV or reading? So, tell me, which sort of books do you like to read?
Ma'am, I like to read the fiction like J.K. Rowling has written the Harry Potter like that. I have read it the third time and I am reading it the fourth time and Sudha Murthy's books and some Ronald Hale books.
Okay, so fine. So, generally you read fiction, right?
Yeah, ma'am. I am into
Okay.
the fiction.
Hmm. Nice thing, nice thing. I have heard a lot about. Actually, I follow Sudha Murthy ji, but the thing is, I haven't read officially any of her book. Yes, I have read in bits and pieces, but not the entire book. So I'm planning to get one book, and I'll definitely go through that book. Okay, so as you just now it's all about reading, and you know what? As I just mentioned you that I'm not doing well, so I'll be speaking quite less because I'm having frequent sneezing and a runny nose. But
Yeah.
I want something different in this class. I don't want to ask you some random questions. So why don't or why not to go for a storytelling? So can you tell me a beautiful story, something interesting and funny also?
Yes, ma'am. I can tell you that you can know it's a story of Tenali Ram and its name is Share.
Share.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. That
Share.
portion, kind of share to share something.
Yeah, Share something.
Okay. Fine. Yes.
So as you know, na, the King Krishndev Rai respected the intellectuals and the priests very much. So he used to organize different fairs for intellectuals. So one day the Tenali Ram heard about it, and so he thought that if I could go there, I could earn handsomely. So when the day of the fair was organized, he went there. It was in the palace of the king, but there were two gates before entering the palace. And when he went to the first gate, the guards refused because he was only a few minutes late. But actually, he wasn't late. That was guard saying that he was late, so he couldn't let him go in. So after pursuing the guard, but he didn't pursue. So the Tenali Ram got an idea. He said, "I will, give you the half of whatever I get." And the guard was waiting for this only. He was telling him indirectly that I want money. So then
Hmm.
he was corrupted. So he said, okay, I will let you go because he was knowing that king gave a lot of gold to the intellectuals, and then he reached the second door, but there also the bodyguard was corrupted. So he after he tried to pursue him, but he also said him indirectly that I want money. So he said, okay, I will give you half of my share.
Hmm.
Then
Okay.
he let him go because he was also knowing that how much gold the king gave to intellectuals. And after Tenali Ram went into the court, he na, what can we say, ma'am? Dikhai. He showed his intelligence, and after that, the king was very impressed by him. So king asked him, "What do you want, intellectual?" The Tenali Ram said wisely that I want 200 hunter strikes.
Okay.
Then the king said, "Think twice, it man. It could be very harsh for it." Then the Tenali Ram said, "I want 200 strikes only." And
Mhm.
when the man was called who was to give Tenali Ram 200 hunter strikes, the man was about to strike. Just then Tenali Ram spoke that, wait a second, your bodyguards outside the gate, two gates are also in, will share it with me. I have
Mhm.
promised them that I will give you whatever of half will you get. I will get.
Okay.
Then they said, okay, the king called them and he heard the whole story. And as a reward, the bodyguard got, their punishment.
Oh my goodness.
200 strikes. But
Hmm.
in this way, the Tenali Ram took his revenge.
And you know what? He taught them a lesson also,
Yeah,
right?
ma'am.
So yes,
Hmm.
Tenali Ram was known for his wit,
Yeah,
right? So
ma'am.
how smartly, how tactfully he taught them a lesson. Very nice.
Hmm.
Okay. And where did you read this story?
Ma'am, just in a library book, I bring a lot of books from the library and some I
Wow.
purchase.
And I am so overwhelmed to see your interest in reading, Dushyant. And I wish and I hope that you will keep doing the same thing, because I think reading doesn't only help us learning new things, new vocabularies, or
Yeah,
it's
ma'am.
not only about getting knowledge. Reading is an exercise for our brain,
Yeah,
right?
ma'am.
As our
Hmm.
body needs exercise, likewise our brain also needs exercise. So
Yeah.
you are already on the right track. Okay. Now one question just popped up. What do you want to become? What is your goal in life?
Ma'am, first off, my goal is to become a good human being, and after that, I want to become a doctor and do social service.
Okay, wow, that's so nice. And how did it come to your mind? Who was the inspiration? Because there are so many other professions also, but why you chose doctor
Ma'am,
as a profession?
uh, from the childhood, I was eager to become a doctor, and I got the inspiration by my mother.
Okay, nice, very nice. Okay, so do you have friends in school?
Yeah, ma'am, I have a lot of friends. I get along easily.
Okay, fine. So is there any friend whom you can rely, or whom you can rely on, or who's like, your confidant? I mean, you can share your secrets with that person, that friend. Is that anyone?
Yeah, ma'am, you can say my mother, and in the school, you can say my friend Gambhir.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay,
Uh,
that's great. That's great.
hmm,
So, as you know what, you are already speaking well. Okay, I think
yeah,
your mama, your parents are upbringing you in a very nice way. You have clear mindset. You have your definite goals, or I mean, you are very clear with everything.
thank
So,
you.
it's a very common question, very usual one. I may sound cliche. Why do you want to learn this language? What is the reason?
Ma'am, the reason is like that, that nowadays English has become a global language. Even in India, if we want to go somewhere in the south to visit some places, or if we go abroad, we can only communicate in English because other people don't know Hindi. Even if they don't know, they won't speak.
Ah,
In south, there's like mentality to like you will get the house if you only speak their language, Tamil, Kannada.
yes, Yes, yes.
Yeah.
These days, these kind of incidents are going on in India, and I
Mm.
don't support these kind of things because, first of all, we all are Indians, right? But
Yeah.
yes, we are talking about the importance of English language. So yes, if we want to communicate, if we want to interact with people, and we are not talking about abroad, that comes later, right?
Yes, ma'am.
In India itself, in the southern part of India, people hardly people know Hindi. I don't think so.
Yeah, ma'am.
There are few people only who know
Mm.
Hindi. So it's all about interacting. If you want to interact with them, either you
Mm.
should know their native language or native dialects or native languages, I believe, or
Mm.
English. है ना? So
Yeah, ma'am.
nice, nice. And this is a good, actually, this is like acquiring a skill. If you know English, because it's a global language, you are
Yeah,
able to
ma'am.
communicate with a lot of
True, ma'am.
uh, people
Hmm.
or communities. Okay, fine. So let's play a game. I'll ask you simple expressions and you will tell me an idiom for that.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
I would
So
try
let's say,
to.
uh, let's say your friend is going to crack an interview or to face an exam, to write an
Mm.
exam. So you need to wish him luck, but you can't say all the best, best wishes. How can you say good luck?
Break a leg.
Break a leg. Nice. Okay. And if you are in trouble, if you are in I mean difficult situation, how can you say that I am in a trouble?
I am in hot water.
Good. I'm in the hot water or I'm in a pickle. Very nice. Very good. And if you want to tell someone that I'm very happy today,
I am over the moon.
okay, I'm very sad.
I am very sad. Um, no, ma'am.
It's
I
very
don't.
easy. I'm gloomy. I'm feeling blue.
Yeah.
I'm
I
down
am
in the
very blue.
dumps. No, I
Hmm.
feel down in the dumps. Okay. And if you are busy,
I am snowed under work.
good, great. And if you want to say that I don't know, yeah, I didn't get this.
Uh, I didn't get this.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't know. Matlab, I didn't understand. I don't understand it.
Can we say, ma'am, it's a Greek for me?
It's all Greek to me. It's all Greek to me, है ना? Or
Okay.
I can't really, if in present, I can't really wrap my head around it.
Okay.
Okay,
Left
this
hand.
is fine. Okay.
Hmm.
Actually, if you want to say that, don't disclose it to anyone.
Don't
Don't
spill the
disclose.
beans.
Yes, don't spill the beans. Right. And if you want to say ki she eats very less,
Could you repeat, ma'am?
she eats someone. I mean, she eats very less.
To eat like a bird.
Very nice. Huh? She eats like a bird. Exactly. Nice. And any person who eats a lot.
Can we say, ma'am, he's a foodie.
Huh? Or he eats like a horse.
Eats like a
Okay.
horse. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Hmm.
Very good. Very good. And if you want to say, I'm very hungry.
I am starving.
Great. I am starving. I am famished. Or I could eat a horse. Huh?
How?
Uh, yes, in this way we can say. So well done. Good. Great job, Dugu. You have a vast knowledge about this
Thank you.
language and idioms and phrases. Very good.
Hmm.
Okay. So apart from this, if you want to share anything with us, with the audience, you can tell. Or okay, let me ask you one question because many people come to me and they just ask me this question that how to become confident and how to learn this language in a very natural way. Okay, so I always tell them bachcho ka, like you should learn from children how children learn this language. So you have already spoken nicely, so tell me, uh, what are those tips and tricks you want to give to people?
Ma'am, there's no, you can say, na, tips and tricks. Just practice. Speaking comes by speaking.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wasn't it, it's just you just hit the nail on the head, and instead of beating around the bush, You just
Cut to
cut to
the
the
chase.
chase. Yes, right. So well said. That's what I always try to tell people, that there is no magic, there is no shortcut. It's all about practice, right?
Even if you can speak the broken English, you should speak.
Yes,
After day by day, you will enhance your English skills.
that is it. We all do the same, no? There is a proverb that every master was once a disaster,
Yeah.
right? So not everyone comes with perfection or each and every ability.
Hmm.
Sometimes we need to build up our confidence, sometimes we need to work on our skills. And
Yeah.
this is a skill actually, and if you don't work,
Hmm.
let's say now I'm quite comfortable with this language, but if I
Hmm.
don't practice for maybe 6 months or 7 months, I
Yeah.
will lose my confidence,
Yeah.
right?
True.
Because this is a language which changes, or it changes its essence. I mean, there are so many words which
Hmm.
are being added to this language. Pronunciation changes, right?
Hmm.
So we need to be updated.
Yeah.
So
Everything changes with the time.
yes. So we can just practice and be consistent with your practice. That's what I always say. And this
Hmm.
is just a language. It's not a rocket science. If we can do, everyone can do,
We can
right?
do. Yeah.
So, on this very positive note, I want to wrap this session. And it
Okay.
was very nice interaction with you,
Thank you,
Dushyant.
ma'am. Yeah.
And I hope to see you again very soon.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you.